An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Oregon Ducks and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to throw, it's Levin. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Powers inside. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Harris. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Caught behind the line, it's Durham. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They pull him down, but he's got first down for this offense.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way, Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, get into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Drops back on first down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking downfield, it's Clevin. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quarterback changing the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's more. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. And the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller, because you know it, David. He's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely blows up your script. That's a great job by the defense, sending a very clear message. You got to block us, and right now you can't do it. Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Going to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. Off and running. He's at the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They say you play the analytics here and go for 2. I think it's too early for this. Dante Moore. Still looking to his right. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. To the air, it's Levitt. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. LSU right back to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Fresh center downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Durham. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the pocket, it's Levitt. Snags it over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Green. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, 3rd down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but It's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the first.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Swings it out to his running back. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Look out. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, And all of a sudden, he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get
intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing more. Left side is Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to pass. Moves to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Out wide right, it's Bear. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Moore. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd and long here. Here's Moore to throw. He's got him this time. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Moore to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's past the marker. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Dante Moore. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The quick game. Powers through the defender. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Jaguars, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Moore from the gun on third down. Makes makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moore. They're all over him. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. He's changing the play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the defense, with help from the officials, will push this offense back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right side, it's Durham.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Hits the open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. To the air, it's Levitt. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Green. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Green. Touchdown Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing more. Rushes on. Turns it upfield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems...
And full extension down the right side for the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moore will throw. Dumps it to the back. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Second and long here. Dante Moore wants to throw again. And they can't make the connection.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Moore to the air again. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback.
Snags it, and there's running room. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's a give to Durham. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Right side, it's Green. At the 45 on his way. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. The give to Caden Durham. Pushes ahead for 1. It's and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Here's Moore to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Second down to the air. Quickly complete. He stopped. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Looking long. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Dante Moore. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted.